Hi everyone. So just let us know if you can hear us. Okay. So I think everything is set and audio, video, everything is fine, right? Great. So today we have Rishabh with us, who is a placement coordinator at IIT Madras. So why I'm introducing him like that, not like gate topper. Obviously, he is gate topper also. He has secured all India rank 16 in gate DA, and currently he is at IIT Madras. And since he has secured this rank in 2025, so I think Rishabh, now your 1 year of the program is over, right? Your 1 year of the M.Tech is over, and now you are in the third semester.
It's currently second semester only, but
Yeah,
it just
about
got
to be in third semester.
just got over, and
Yes.
in 2 or 3 months we'll have the third semester starting. So we are in a transition period.
Yes, yes. So, thank you, Rishabh, first of all, for joining in. And the purpose of this session is basically to make most of the toppers, most of the students aware about IIT Madras DA related courses, which means mainly about the DS and AI. So, currently, you are in DS and AI program. You are doing your masters in DS and AI, and this is, I can say, one of the very hot or one of the very prestigious department or prestigious course among all the top colleges. So most of the toppers, most of the students are just looking for this program. So we will be discussing about this program all in all. What is there, I mean, how is the placement and everything that you can share. The good thing about having you is that you are also the placement coordinator at IIT Madras. So this is really going to help many of the students getting to know the insights about the placements also. So Rishabh, please introduce yourself and let's just start the session.
Hi, a very good evening to everyone. I am Rishabh. I I did my bachelor's in from IIT BHU, and then I worked in corporate for a few years. Last year, I appeared for the GATE exam, wherein I secured an All India rank of 16. And then I enrolled myself at M.Tech in DS and AI at IIT Madras. And it's been 2 semesters that I have been here. I also took up the role of placement coordinator for my department. And yeah, I mean, this has been my journey at IIT Madras so far.
Okay, okay, great. So, Rishabh, let's just start with the very first question, which is that how many seats are there in IIT Madras DS and AI program? This is the first question. Next question will be like how many programs IIT Madras offer related to DS and AI, apart from the M.Tech DS and AI, which is like most demanding. Apart from that, is there any like interdisciplinary program or something which is more like DS and AI and so on? So yeah, so number of seats in the current program that you are enrolled in, and then are there related programs also?
So I don't know the exact number of seats, but I can talk about ballpark. We have 32 to 33 students in M.Tech DSAI. I think 4 or 5 of them are from they're from some industry sponsored candidates from central government institutions. A bunch of them are from direct, like they have done their bachelor's from IITs, and there is a provision that if they have a certain academic qualification, they can directly enroll into M.Tech program at IIT Madras DSAI. So some candidates are through that mode. I think around 25 to 26 people, more or less, they have come through the mode of gate examination. So there are around 25 to 26 seats.
Okay. So in the current program, 25 to 26 seats.
Yes, one has to check online, but it's the number is nearby.
Okay, got it. So in your batch, like you can say, this is 25 around seats, right? in your
Yes.
batch, like that enroll. Okay, so your classes, like are these classes, holding with the other students, like computer science students or other department students also, or or some of the courses are exclusively separate for those 25 students?
So there is, I think, one or two course which was exclusively separate for DSAI students.
Hmm.
But there are most of the subjects that we have, they are like institute-wide course. Everyone wants to do them because they are in fashion. So most of the course that we do are institute-wide.
Got it. Okay. Okay. And can you please tell me that what is the, what is the uh, criteria, or what is the, process to get the admission? Like, is the gate score enough, or there are like other ladders? Like, for example, might be the interview or the written test or something like that.
Yeah, so we didn't talk about the other programs in the DSAI department. I think there are two other programs, actually three other programs, of which I know about two. There is one plain MS program, and then there is MS in collaboration with University of Birmingham. So there are these two programs, and there is this industrial AI, MS in industrial AI that I don't know about how many people have enrolled. Um, Now, having talked about this, now we have M.Tech, we have MS Normal, and we have MS UOB, University of Birmingham. For M.Tech guys, it is direct plain gate score. If you have a certain cutoff, you are through. The condition being that you have to have that score in exclusively DA question paper. So CS or some other field uh, gate papers will not work. So you have to be have a score in DA. That's the eligibility, and if you have a certain cutoff rank, depending on the category, you will get admission directly without any interview. No interviews per se. There's no test or written test, unlike IISc. Whereas for MS guys who are willing to enroll into UOB or MS normal, for MS normal there is certain gate score, but the cutoff is very high for MS. The ranks are very high, but once that is, then they have to go through interviews. It really depends upon like so for MS guys, there is this thing that they have to select their lab, their professor as soon as they enroll. So it is the discretion of professor, the kind of interviews that is going to be. So for MS guys, there is this interview selection plus gate rank criteria, some criteria they have. So yeah, this is broadly what it is. Then again, there is gate mode of entry, and then there are two other modes of entry. There is uh, central government institutions, and then there is other IITs, CFTIs mode of entry.
Okay. So, for the CFTI, actually, I forgot the full form of CFTI. Like Central Funded.
Funded
Sorry.
technical institutions, centrally funded technical institutions.
Okay. So, under this category, what are the institutes that comes in?
IITs, NITs, you have to check the list. It's mainly
Right.
IITs and NITs, and some other CFTs. I don't know the exhaustive, but yeah, these are. I think I'm not sure if NITs are there or not. Maybe there are only IITs. I'm not sure. One has to check the list. But all the guys that we have in our batch are who came through this route are from IITs only. They have done their bachelors in IITs only.
Got it. So, basically, for CFTI institutes, there are like out of those 25, there are like a few seats which are reserved for CFTI, and then other for the gate, right? Okay.
No,
Now,
no. For GATE, you
huh, huh.
have 20, 25 seats, and then there are
Acha,
additional.
acha. Okay, okay, great. Now, basically, you talked about that there are like M.Tech and MS, and in MS also there are two categories. Like one of them is MS normal, and another one is MS. What did
UOB,
you say?
yeah. UOB, University of Birmingham.
Okay, UB.
Yeah, University of Birmingham. So there is a collaboration between IIT Madras and University of
Acha.
Birmingham. They do their 1 year over here, no, 1 semester over here, and then the remaining program they do in United Kingdom in University of Birmingham.
Okay, okay, great. So, so these are the three programs which are mostly related to DS and AI at IIT Madras, right? Now,
Yes.
for the MS and the MS normal and MS University, sorry, I did not catch that university name, but that is fine. Like I think it's little hard to pronounce. So University of Birmingham, right?
Birmingham, Birmingham.
Birmingham. Okay, ठीक है,
Yeah.
है ना? So basically, what is the difference in the admission? Do the student have the choice to select that with whether they want to do the MS normal or MS from that university?
Um, for UOB, there is, I think they look for people who have worked in industry. In UOB, I have come across people who haven't given the gate exam, but they are still there because they have some industry experience, something they have just applied, and there is an
Okay.
interview process that happens. But for normal MS, there is a gate rank criteria, and then there is interview that happens.
Okay, gate rank and then interview. Got it.
Yes.
And do you remember by some chance that what was the last year closing rank for M.Tech and what was the last year closing rank for MS?
Last year closing rank for M.Tech was something AIR 38
Oh my God,
in general
full DA, right?
category. Yeah, in
Yes.
general category, and I mean the other categories, the last it went to some 350. I'm not sure. One has to check.
Okay.
And MS, the for MS it goes as far as 1000. It goes pretty far.
Okay. 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 Rishabh, just a second. Actually, the electricity went off. Just give me a
Sure, sure.
second. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that is that is quite high, I can say. So AR 38 is like very very high, I think. But it may be because like for gate D experience, this is one of the one of the top choice, I think, right?
Yeah, currently it is second to IISc, but eventually it will become the top choice.
Right. I mean, it depends on person to person. Some people prefer IIT Madras, some people prefer IISc. Okay.
I mean, yes, but I mean, it depends what your priorities are. Depending on your priorities, you choose.
Right, got it. And Rishabh, so as you said, like for this M.Tech, only Gate DA score is applicable, not Gate CS on other branches, right?
Yeah, only GATE DA, as per those who have appeared the GATE DA exam are eligible.
Okay. And for the students who have appeared in Gate Computer Science, Gate CSE, and still they want to do some program from IIT Madras, which is related to DS and AI. So, is there any way?
I mean, you have to enroll into the institute, and for enrolling, there are only three ways, which is M.Tech, MS, and MS UOB. And to enroll into them, there are criterias. You have to appear through the GATE DA exam. That's one thing. Or unless you are from already an IIT, B.Tech from an IIT, then you can do it without appearing through a GATE exam.
Okay, okay, got it. And do you remember the cutoff like last year closing rank or something regarding MS?
MS Closey rank, it goes as far as 1000, AIR 1000.
Okay, okay, okay. Got it. So, for GATE CSE students, we can say that at IIT Madras, they do not directly offer officially a DS and AI program, right?
Okay, so if there is a GATE CSE student, he has come to IIT Madras into CSE department,
Hmm.
then he can opt for DSAI, Department of Data Science courses he can opt for.
Got it. Got it. I mean, courses he can take, but
Yeah.
like officially, the name of the course will not be the DS
Yeah,
and
it
AI.
will
It
be
will be the
computer
M.Tech.
science only.
Right. Okay. So, will there be any impact by the name of the course? I mean, whether it is like computer science or the DS and AI, if they are doing the similar kind of courses?
Will it impact, you're saying?
Yeah, in terms of the placement or in terms of something like that, based on your experience, what you can say.
I mean, there is an impact, yes. For system roles, company prefer computer science engineers. For system, quant, uh, cloud, network, and security. These are preferred. For SD roles, also computer science is preferred. But for new age tech, for example, AI, machine learning, data science, on all the roles that you can imagine which fall under the umbrella of AI, definitely the students from data science department are preferred over CS department. That is one clear distinction that is.
Okay, okay, got it. And regarding the number of courses that you have to take, so basically, total how many courses in the entire M.Tech for the DS and AI you like one should be taking, one have to take basically.
So the requirement is to complete around 99, minimum of 99 academic credits, subject credits. So
Hmm.
by some calculation, this comes out to be like 9 subjects on an
Okay.
average, 10 credits per subject. So
Hmm.
people take four subjects in the first sem, four subjects in the second sem, and one subject in the last sem. So the third sem,
The
sorry.
third sem. Okay.
Yeah.
So now for you only the one subject burden is remaining. Like I mean, you have completed 8 subjects, right?
No, I took one extra subject this semester. So my academic requirements are completed.
Oh, great. So your course credit requirement is completed.
Yes,
Almost
yes.
like, okay,
It's
great.
completed.
Acha, it's completed. Now you have to do your MTP, your master's M.Tech project. That's what we say. Okay.
Correct. Now 2 semesters will be MTP.
Okay, great. So Rishabh, under like which professor you are, or like how to select the professor? Can you talk about it? Like, I mean, what is the criteria by which professors generally select or prefer the students?
So professor selection happens. It only closed for us 2 days ago. So how it
Hmm.
happens is that professors they curate their projects, and the department basically floats a Google form. Each of the students they look at the description of the projects, and whoever they find the best fit for them, they use that Google form to fill the names of professor in a preference order.
Okay.
So if I want to work with Professor X, then I'll also have to mention other professors Y and Z in decreasing order of priority. So suppose if I don't get
Acha.
Professor X, then I can get Y or Z.
So basically, it's like students have to fill their choices and then professors select, right? It's not
Yeah,
random or something.
no, it's what happens is now once the form is filled, the professor will look at the profile of each of the students, and depending on that, they'll have some professors have a direct filter. Suppose they chose to teach a subject called by the code DA6000. So they'll
Hmm.
put a condition that, okay, you should have a minimum of B grade or A grade in this subject. So this is what they put as a criteria, filter criteria. But doesn't happen much because not every professor gets a lot of applications. So when a student applies, professors choose to call them for an interview, an ad hoc, unofficial interview. They talk to them, They discuss with them, and based on that, they then go ahead and start working under the professors. If professors are willing to select them as in their lab, into their labs.
Got it. And what is the ratio of ML professors versus the students applying? I mean, is there like a scarcity of the professors? Like, for example, like only two, three professors are too much popular, and all of the students suddenly wants to go under those two or three professors? Or is this like there are like enough number of professors, and if some student is not getting the desired professor, then at least the second choice is also like very good. Like that's what I mean to say. So the ratio is maintained, or like you think that the scarcity of professors are there regarding ML and AI in IIT Madras?
No, no, professors are plenty, and every month we are having professors who are getting added by the department. More and more professors are coming up. Currently, there
Okay,
are 21 or 22 professors, and the ratio is pretty good. I mean, every professor, I mean, the ratio is good. I mean, but the thing is,
got it.
there are certain professors who are very renowned.
Hmm.
Now, those professors will naturally have more number of students applying to them. So the professor has some filtering criteria. As of now, the professors who are very popular, they are not taking any more applications because the lab is full to the brim.
Hmm.
But there are plenty other professors who are working in various domains, various interesting domains, and they have one or two or three MTPs working with them already. So they have vacancies. A lot of professors and the ones who have joined newly also have vacancies because they have just joined 1 month ago. So professors here are plenty. You can go talk to them, and whoever has the requirements, interest, your field of interest, you can work with them.
So, just then, like, I mean, just a question. So, who is the most popular professor currently at IIT Madras, like that many students are preferring?
So most popular professor is first of all the HOD himself, Bala Ravindran sir. He is very famous.
Yes, he
Then
has
we
many videos like he machine learning subject. So on the YouTube also, like in back in 2017 or 18, I watched his videos. I do not remember the exact year, maybe 19 or 17, 18. I think his videos were around that time only. So when he uploaded, I mean the team uploaded. I think after 1 2 months, I watched most of those videos. Those machine learning videos are really good. So yes, Professor Bala Rama. Sorry, I forgot the name. Bala
Bala Ravindran
Ramakrishnan.
sir, Bala
Oh,
Raman
Ravindran sir.
Ravindran.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes, yes. Bala
he's the
Ramakrishnan.
HOD.
Okay.
Then we have second most. I mean, Mitesh Kabra sir.
Mitesh Kapra sir.
He's famous for deep learning. So these two professors they have featured in uh, top 30 minds in AI Forbes magazine in India.
Yeah,
Top 30
recently I've
minds.
seen this
Yeah.
news.
So they are very famous, but then their labs are completely full. So I'm not sure what is the scenario, but not many people get to work in these
With them.
labs.
Got it. So regarding Mitesh Kapra sir, let me tell you one incident. So he like uploaded his slides. I think in 2018 on his website. I mean, at that point in time, his videos were not available. Mitesh Kapra sir videos of deep learning were not available. Only the slides were available. So I actually just went through those slides. I mean, I and couple of my friends, other friends, went through those slides, and my major credit to I can say to get into Amazon applied scientist, I owe to those slides basically. So after I got this Amazon applied scientist offer, I mailed Professor Mitesh Khabra that sir, thank you because of your slides, because at that time the lectures were not available. So I mailed him that because of your slides I got the offer, because I mean whatever I learned in deep learning, the major credit goes to him, whether it is LSTM, RNN, or the back propagation, the back propagation with the time, or any other derivation or any other mathematical justification. I remember just out of the context I'm sharing, Rishabh, I hope you don't mind, just for 1 minute. So basically, I remember in one of the interview at one other company, which was 247.ai. Have you heard that name, 247.ai?
No, I haven't.
Okay, that is like I think 11, 12 floors of office in Bangalore in Prestige Tech Park. So basically, I went there and my interview was on the top floor, and one of the senior lady who was supposed to be my manager if I get selected. Eventually, I got the offer, but anyway, like but that particular lady took my interview, and the interview just a single interview went for 3 hours, and she just gave me that marker and the whiteboard, and then she asked many questions regarding the deep learning. And whatever I have learned from those slides, I just I can say I just recalled everything, and I just explained using those slides in my mind. So every mathematical justification, I remember she was asking about the neural network derivation or something. So the cross entropy loss in the neural networks, and some other things there she was asking. And everything I explained in the similar way that was explained in those slides, and she was highly impressed. And then eventually I got the offer. Yes, I later choose to decline the offer because I got Amazon, and which was more aligned with my goals at that time. But I really enjoyed those slides, and I always owe to Mitesh Kapra. And also whenever I teach in Gate DA machine learning course, then whenever I think that okay, something relevant I can take, so I generally take the screenshot from his slides. So yes, his slides are very good. And similarly for the professor Bala Ramakrishnan, and his lectures are also very good. So I know them from 2017-18, because at that time I got to introduce regarding the machine learning, and at that time I got to know about them. And then from since then I'm like quite a fan of both of the professors. Okay, so yeah, Rishabh, let's just come to a few other discussions. So, overall, what do you think regarding the academic of IIT Madras? Uh, obviously, I know your answer. You must be saying you must be answering ki हाँ मतलब it was a hectic, but still I would like to listen from you your experience. Like, how was your experience of 1 year at IIT Madras?
Um, it was different. The first semester was pretty chill, pretty easy. The second semester, since I had taken an extra subject, but even without that extra subject, it was pretty hectic. The second semester is the most difficult semester that is there. So first semester is going to be chill, and the thing is, first semester you know most of the subjects already because you have given the gate exam. It's just
Hmm.
a rewind of that. But second semester is going to be pretty difficult. Like it's like the academics will compete with that there is in IISc.
Right, right. So, Rishabh, regarding the internship, basically, as far as I know, for the CS students, it has been like since many years that they allow the internship from the, I can say, day one of the admission. So basically, from the first semester itself, so they get the internship offer. So, is this also true for the DS and AI students?
Yes, this is true for I think all the M.Tech students, but particularly this is true for us and this is true for CS people also.
Okay, so you I mean, you may choose to not answer this question, but I'm asking like, have are you going to join some company for the internship after the second semester is over, or like will you stay in the campus?
No, I am going to join. I'll be having a 2 months internship at in Bangalore.
Okay, can you tell the company name?
So I'll be working as a data scientist intern at Flipkart.
Oh wow, great, nice, nice. It's a great opportunity, Rishabh. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Rishabh, can you talk little more about the internship? Like, what kind of companies come, or are the big companies like Flipkart, Amazon, or whatever the bigger companies that we say, are all of those comes in the campus, and do they offer the internship? So, what is the scenario?
So I'll just tell you in one simple sentence the companies that I've had from the department currently, like this
Mm.
year only. I mean, this academic year. So Amazon has hired, mm,
Okay.
Walmart. LinkedIn, um, I think Microsoft for placements. Sorry.
Hmm.
So Amazon, Walmart, LinkedIn,
Mhm.
Flipkart, obviously, and then Atlassian.
Wow.
These are some few big companies that have hired, and then there is Samsung also that has hired, and there are let me think, what other companies are there?
Observe.ai is one startup, and this like
No,
many other startups are there.
not
Okay.
Observe.ai.
Okay.
These are the companies. eBay, yes, eBay has
eBay.
hired.
Okay.
IBM,
Oh,
and
great.
yeah,
IBM Research, or just I think it must be IBM Research because they might be working on the machine learning. Actually, IBM is too good. Like I mean, IBM if they are hiring for the machine learning, then it is really good.
so I think IBM is the only yeah, IBM Research. I'm not sure. I think it's IBM only, but its role is data science, machine learning, and then there's this company which is of lately it has got famous, Roku. Uh,
Roku, yes.
Yeah, it also
Roku
came, but I
is
think it didn't hire anybody from our department. But so
okay.
these are the lists of company that I've hired for internships.
Great. So, Rishabh, what are the number of students or the percentage of students who get the internship offer? Like, can I say like 50% or little more than 50% of students combinedly like CS plus DS and AI? If I talk about both the programs combinedly,
Can you repeat again?
so percentage of the students who get the internship offer.
So there's this thing that only M.Techs have this green light to go for internships, but for
Mm-hmm.
MS people there are conditions. It's not that
Okay.
easy. It's very subjective. It varies from person to person, lab to lab, professor to professor. But for MTechs, it's a system. It's a direct system that they'll get to appear for internship, and if they get it, then they'll get to do it. So as for our batch, as far as I know, 100% of people have got the internship. I think maybe one or two are remaining, but it is as good as 100%.
100%. Yes. Right. Got it. So basically, most of the students get the internship offer. That's what we can say, right?
Yeah, yeah, all of them, almost all of them.
Got it. And
Those
Rishabh,
who have not got the offer, it is because they had chosen not to go for it.
right, got it. And how much generally the stipend that companies offer for the internship program?
So stipend on average is 1 LPA.
Oh wow! So
Yeah,
1 lakh per month, basically, right?
yeah, yeah. Mean
Yeah,
is
one.
1 LPA, and standard deviation can be 25, 30.
Okay, God, I have to process it. I'm not, I'm not used to of this technical kind of discussion.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So
So basically, it's like
you are used
75,000.
to it. Like, I mean, I've
Yes, yes.
watched your
But I
maths
was not
lectures.
expecting.
So I think 2 sigma is like plus minus 30, not 1
Got it.
sigma, 2 sigma.
Okay.
So most of the salaries are within this 70 to 130.
Great. It's like too good, I think. I mean, for any student, because currently you're a student only, and I mean, for most of the students, this is just like a pocket money. I mean, they if they do not have any other expenses or they do not need to send it to family, so I think it's really a good amount, and students really like this amount because all they need to do with this amount is to enjoy, right? I mean, they do not generally have to fulfill more responsibility at this stage, so it's really a good amount.
Yes, I
Great.
mean, it's fine. The more, the better.
Yes. Okay. So, in the DSAI course, Rishabh, what are the other courses that you have to, I mean, in this program, what are the other courses which you think are kind of, not basically relevant or like, I mean, not very much related to machine learning? Do you think like there are like one, two courses which are not related to machine learning, still you people have to do because of the course completion or something?
um, Let me think. I don't think out of the 9 subjects that I took, 8 of them were completely relevant to data science, machine learning, AI. And the ninth one that was there, I mean, I was not needed to take it, but even that was related to data science. But yeah, I mean, all the subjects that I did were completely through and through applied fields of data science, machine learning, deep learning.
Got it. Got it. Okay. So, one of the student in the comment section is asking, can MS research student go for the internship just like M.Tech student? I think you have answered this question. It depends on the professor, depends on the other things also, and might not be that easy just like M.Tech student. But it depending on the things, it is possible.
Yeah, I mean, they cannot go for summer internships, definitely. But there are some other kinds of internships that are here. There are semester-long internships. There are year-long internships that are there. So depending upon professor to professor, they can go, but not assured. It's not assured. It really depends upon the lab and the professor and the kind of work you do, the kind of rapport you have with your professor, and the professor's mindset itself.
Right, right. And one of the student has asked this question. Probably this doubt is, I mean, we can answer this doubt. So he is saying that I have heard in IIT Madras, they do get the internship just after the first semester, but you are going to the internship after the second semester or something like that. So basically, the thing is that internship offer that you get in the first semester, but after completion of the 1 year, you will be going. It's not like the after completion of the first semester. Obviously, how can we go, right?
Yes. So the thing is, whatever these companies are coming for are summer internships. We should keep that in mind. Now,
Hmm.
the summer internship starts from summer, let's say year zero. Year zero summer it
Right.
starts. But if you get an internship in next 1 year, you will be working on year one summer. So year one summer duration is when you will be working on the internship you got. So year zero it starts. The internship season goes on for 6, 7, 8 months. And if during those 8 months you get internship anytime, you may enter the campus and you will get internship the next day. It's going to be year one summer. So the next year summer it will be.
Got it. Got it.
And
Okay.
then there are certain internships that also have the winter like there were some internships which allowed you to do it in winter as well. Um, so there are things. Winter 1 month you have. So the same year winter, there were some internships that were offering a role during the same year winter, but that is very rare. 1 or 2 instances only. Generally, mostly it is in the next year summer.
Got it. Okay. Okay. And Rishabh, like one of the student is also asking about the difficulty of the program. Like, I think we have answered this question, but do you want to answer this again? Because he's asking about the course, about the projects, and overall, like 1 year is it too difficult to survive in the IIT Madras?
It is difficult, yes. It is quite difficult. You need to have the right skills. I mean, a gate score or a gate rank is just a filter so that you are kind of eligible to take up the requirements of this program. It is difficult, yes, but it can be done if you are sincere, if you plan your courses very well, and if you are, most of all, if you are passionate, if you are hungry to learn this domain of data science AI, then
Hmm.
definitely yes, it will be not easy, but it will be smooth.
I
But
think
it is
if you're learning something, then it is always good, even though it is difficult. But I think it's good to learn
but
something
it
new.
is difficult. It is not it is not easy going. It is difficult. Yes.
Definitely. And one good question that one of the students is asking in comment is that can you, based on your personal experience, can you compare IISc M.Tech AI and IIT Madras DS and AI?
Well, I did not do my M.Tech from IISc, so I don't know how to compare. Someone who has done M.Tech from both the colleges will know better, but you will hardly find someone like that. What I heard is IISc has more academic rigor. So there, every time I talk to some IISc guy, they just, this is what I get to know from them is how difficult the academics is. So academics is pretty difficult over there. Now, until previous semester, we used to believe that academics is pretty easy at IIT Madras. But this semester was like, I would say it was comparable to what IISc is.
Right. And apart from the difficulty level, Rishabh, can you compare in terms of the relevance? Like for example, I mean, see, since you are doing your masters, and I'm not expecting you to be a expert in machine learning to and having the so much of exposure that you can compare in the broader I can say broader experience. But still, can you compare based on your thought process the relevance of the courses at IIT Madras that they offer versus the IISc? Because if you remember, I asked you one question that how much courses are relevant there. I asked you this question before, and the similar thing that I have observed in the IISc that. Based on my personal thing, because I have done my master from IISc, so I can put one input here. Like one or two courses I found that might not be that much relevant, and there were unnecessarily too much mathematical. I do not know whether they have removed those courses or they have modified those courses or not, but I found that one two courses are unnecessarily extra difficult, extra mathematical, which we are not going to use anywhere unless we do the PhD or unless we do the specific research in that domain. Like for example, one of the course, okay, and see, I do not also I'm not also expert, and with my limited knowledge, I'm just saying these things. So one of the course in ISC was related to probability, and the course starts with the Borel sigma algebra, and then it went on to the difficult symbols, and I do not know where we are going to use those Borel sigma algebra and higher level of probability stuff. But that course was literally very course is literally, I think, very rigorous, and might not be useful for all of the M.Tech students. Maybe for 2 3 students who are going to do research in that particular domain may be useful. So have you faced this kind of thing in IIT Madras, and can you compare the relevance apart from the rigorousness of these two institutes?
So, yes, I remember you telling in one of your videos that this particular derivation or equation has all the letters in alphabets.
हाँ.
English, Greek, whatever, Russian.
एक्चुअली हाँ, एक का मतलब लेक्चर था जिसमें वन ऑफ द प्रोफेसर वाज सेइंग, मतलब उन्होंने बोर्ड पे इतने सारे अल्फा बीटा गामा और जो भी हो सकता था ना, ए बी सी सब लिख दिया, एंड देन ही यूज्ड टू आस्क गिव मी अ सिंबल व्हिच इज नॉट ऑन द बोर्ड. ओके. जो मैंने यूज नहीं किया है, गिव मी अ सिंबल व्हिच इज नॉट ऑन रो पाई, जो भी होता है वो सब सब उनका यूज हो जाता था एक ही बार में. तो मतलब इस टाइप के कोर्सेज भी देखे थे आईएससी में. तो हाँ, मतलब रिलेवेंस, यू वर टॉकिंग अबाउट समथिंग दिस. हाँ.
So yeah, the thing is, the courses here are rigorous, yes, but all of them are relevant. If I look at my notes, if someone else looks at it, it's scary. It has a lot of symbols. It is rigorous academically, but it is 100% relevant.
Hmm.
I remember in one of those data science interviews, I was asked to derive the back propagation equation of back propagation for matrices. Now, that is
Hmm.
something which is rigorous in itself, the derivation
Right.
of back propagation of matrices, because it includes differentiation of matrices. So yes, it is rigorous. The courses are rigorous, but all of them, 100% of them are application based.
Hmm.
Like I find in the last sem, I think 3 out of 4 subjects that will have direct application in industries, placements, and the one other subjects is nothing but mathematics. So it is
Hmm.
implicit in everything. And in this semester, all the subjects, every subjects, all the subjects that I had, they have direct application are into currently into application in industry right now, just as we are talking. So all the courses are, I mean, the very philosophy of the program is that they want candidates to be ready for the modern industry challenges in data science. and they have designed their courses accordingly. So 100% industry relevant, rigorous, and you can always choose to pursue it academically and further whatever that IISc does, you can choose to जिसे कहते हैं
Hmm.
बाल की निकालना, तो वो तो कर ही सकते हैं
Mhm.
किसी भी चीज के साथ.
Right, right. True. Okay. So I think most of the things we talked about the program, like eligibility criteria and the number of seats, M.Tech, MS. Yes, I think most of the things we talked, internship we talked. So let's just now come to the final objective that students come for the program, which is like placement, right? So obviously, if the internship is almost for all the students, then I'm 100% sure the placement is not the issue there. But what you have observed being in the campus, having the first hand, not the first hand experience, but I can say you must have observed your seniors, and what was the kind of environment during the placement? Was it too stressful? Do people get placed in like 5-10 days, or are there months and still the people are unplaced, or like this also happen or something like that? Can you put some lights on the placement at IIT Madras?
Yeah. So, as a requirement of being a placement coordinator, it was a requirement that we had to be in campus for the day 1 to day 7 procedure. Uh,
Okay.
there is this thing in IITs which is day 0, day 1. So, I was required to be here in the campus, and yes, I was there. I observed I mean, the